Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass continues with our Simon Bolivar of Gran Colombia playthrough. We're zoomed in here on this mountain, our favored sacrificial mountain slash volcano, because it is time to appease the gods. And somebody came up with a beautiful suggestion. Don't know if it'll work or not, but we're here to test it out, and that is to levy one of my city-states and try to sacrifice their units with a soothsayer. So, this might be a waste of resources real quick, but it's not really the end of the world. So, I'm not too concerned about it. It's also about time to start this war with Eleanor, I would say. So, we can start a formal war with her. She's already got a whole bunch of grievances.
far guerra entre nos.
Shh.
Mas non tan greu.
Don't worry about it. This will be quick. I won't say painless. I will say quick. That was quick, right? I didn't really mean for him to move there and capture that, but you know what? It worked. I will not complain. Okay, so we've captured that. Let's go ahead and get our general, or Victor. Get Victor up here. I did go into the settings, by the way, and play with the scroll speed. It defaulted to like 50. I turned it down to like 10. That's how bad it was before. It was way too sensitive. And now, like if you look at this, I can kind of, I can scroll through at a regular pace. Feels much more reasonable than it used to, so that's good news. So thank you for whoever pointed out that does exist in the settings, because it is very nice to have that fixed now, for sure. Okay, Bradford. Let me go ahead and let's see about capturing you. Easy. Too easy. She does not stand any chance, apparently. I thought she might be able to hold out for like a turn. Turns out that's not the case. So we're going into Bristol now. I want to look at something, because I can put him here, and then we can put like him here, and then we can move you up to this. What's my attack look like here? 5 from the Commandante, 5 from the General and the Soothsayer? Woo, baby! I figured that they wouldn't stack, but apparently they stack, and that's incredible. It's a beautiful thing. We've upped our game with the arrival of our new general, who doesn't fit in with the Commandantes, but they're holding their own for sure. That's just a heck of a time to try to be spending that amount of turns on a trader. No thank you. I don't know, we'll build this is fine. You can just take forever trying to build that. I do not mind. Also, this place, I could use a little loving, honestly. I'll give him a little help here and there. So, what do we need? We need field cannons. We can have tanks now, but we don't have the buddy system for tanks sitting out here. So let's go ahead and fill out our buddies first, and then we can worry about tanks later. So we'll work on those, and then we'll probably just buy this monument. We're already working towards full loyalty, which is surprising to me. I didn't expect that to be the case, but I'll take it. I won't argue. We need you to report. I don't know how... It might be faster to go this way. It is faster, potentially. We have our observation balloon. Look at how good this young man looks. Very stout. Providing our most good boys the artillery armies with extra range and a can-do attitude. Gotta say, once again, it's a beautiful thing. So I think we used one of your charges on this, and it didn't accomplish much. The second one did. It made an impact. It got us a little something, something. We're gonna make this this oasis a lovely place to visit by just putting Nazca lines all around it. Very proud of it. All right, so he moves on. He's gonna work on some of these other things. And Darwin has made it down here to get us replaceable parts. Nice job, brother. Oh man, it's coming up on the weekend, and I need this weekend. This week has been very busy for me, which is fine. You know, not every week is going to be busy. Most aren't super busy, but this one just happened to be a little overly busy, I would say. But like I said, you know, those things happen. I didn't really need him to move all the way up here, but at the same time, it's not going to harm anything. Those things happen. You get busy weeks here and there. As long as it's not like every week, I'm generally okay with it. But I could use a little R&R right now, that's all. That was the point I was trying to make my way towards. And I think I got there. Sam Bradford, welcome to Gran Colombia. Everybody else, you guys you're making your way forward. Try not to cause any trouble or get yourself killed in the process. So this is Australia over here. Are we gonna have a clean path through the woods here to get to him? To get to London, we're gonna have to dump ourselves into the ocean, which is always a fun experience. I mean, the other thing we could do is just attack Australia at the same time. I think this might be a double, a war on two civs. I think that makes the most sense for us here, honestly. Dude, look how good this is. Somebody was like, this is a Reddit-worthy city." I'm looking at it and I agree. This right here, it's looking grand. Let me click on this so that we get the actual yields. I'm not gonna take a screenshot or anything like that. I'm just gonna sit here and appreciate it for a moment. 73 production mostly from rainforests. That's pretty good, I have to say. It's not too shabby. What is too shabby? Too shabby sounds like it might be the name of like an old school MC. The name's too shabby. But beyond that, I don't know. Alright, so I do think we want to declare war on John. But we don't need to do it this turn because, you know, we're not positioned to take advantage of such a thing. And then we also just need to make sure he can't do anything crazy. We're basically fighting a war on a single front if we attack both of them right now. And that's acceptable terms as far as I'm concerned. It should be good to go. Let's go ahead and buy you a monument because you are having some loyalty concerns. I think once Victor drops in, let's just double check. With a +4, you're going to be fine. You're just going to be okay. Can't afford to buy that granary. Let's just start on the watermill. How about that? Antonio. Alright, so you are moving up. You're also moving up. You're probably gonna go. Let's just go hit this bad boy. It's a slightly larger city. Okay, so we need to get you to this volcano. We need to get you also to this volcano. And then you just take your standard spot. I was gonna say, this is your normal spot. But we're gonna go over here where it's currently not on fire. We are a fan of the fire, though. And we fan the flames. Alright, let's go ahead and buy... Oh, we can't buy that tile, though. But I want it so much. You don't even understand. I'm gonna buy that tile. Next turn. If I remember. It's a next turn type of maneuver. Okay, so we're moving. We're going over here. We're gonna try to knock... the religion right out of you. Bring in only 2 bacon and a love and respect of bacon. Tornado outbreak.
It is arguable.
Do not harm the Colosseum, please. I know you can't, but also just don't. How about that? All right, so where were we looking for? It was up here, right? Yeah. Let me go ahead and grab this tile. And then you Nazca line it. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, we're gonna buy that tile. We're gonna Nazca line that too. I know, by the way, that you don't get yields for many of them that Nazca line is on, but we also have, you know, some nice tiles that they are surrounding, so that's kind of cool. You just chill here, brother. This is your spot. That's the place you belong. Okay, observation balloon. He sees nothing, but this is also a government plaza situation. There's been some fighting over here. Some turmoil. And hopefully, I'm thinking that we can probably just like shell this starting next turn. We can go to war with him and just kind of obliterate this his whole deal. Just get rid of it. Let me go get these sugars. Soothy boy. Soothy boy can see Broken Hill. Okay, so you're in range from here. You're gonna need to move 1 tile up. We do have the observation balloon next to you guys to make sure that that's cool. We're gonna have to make sure this general is in range of you, because we learned a thing or two about how that works. Bristol now needs somebody. Let's go with a Yanero. Yanero. Just to make sure they keep some proper loyalty while we start this thing off. Because this is about to become... It's about to become a thing. An ordeal. An adventure. It's about to become many things. What it's not going to be is probably great for Johnny Boy. At least that's the hopes. If it's great for Johnny Boy, then it's bad for us, probably. Unless there's some weird setup that I'm not thinking of. Which is always possible, but seems unlikely. Bradford, alright, you have good loyalty setup going. We don't need to concern ourselves with your setup right here. Okay, we've removed. Do we want to hit it again is the thing. Let me check this. I do think we want to hit it again. It's not going to put us in the majority, but it did get rid of all of the foreign influence. The non-2 bacon setup. So that's good. We needed it gone. We do need to appease the gods, so hopefully this plan we've set in motion. Hopefully this plan we've set in motion I'm just hoping that it works, really. Alright, you get to stand over here once again. This is your spot. Wonder construction. What would we want to prioritize? We're just kind of building wonders willy-nilly. With no rhyme or reason. Just was the thing to do at the time. Which is okay, I think. Tornadoes. You wrecked my my holy site here, and I do not appreciate the attitude. I need you to calm yourself. Just breathe in and out. Everything will be okay. Let's put the dam... Let's put a dam up here. In between the two cities where we might drop some industrial zonage. I think we could accomplish some things with that. Some fantastic things. What do we want to do here? What would you say you do here? It's going to be a theater district type of setup. Broken Hill. It is now time, John, for a war of territorial expansion. Your territory is just too close to mine.
We will mobilize every means of resistance to stop this transgression against our nation.
I do like the energy, sir. I like the energy. You're putting a lot into it, but at the same time, I just need you to shush. Just be quiet. Because this will be all be easier. 5 from Commandante, 5 from the General, Shell's promotion, 5 from the Soothsayer. God, it's a beautiful thing. All right, let's get you in here for the same type of action. Hit him with the 3-wheel motion. Broken Hill is now ours. It's always been ours. They just didn't know it yet. Rockhampton. It's like rock lobster, except totally different. Let's bring you up. All right, so he's in range of all 3 of these bad boys. Are you gonna be okay? You are gonna be okay, and that's lovely. It's good to know. Soothy boy. Let's just make sure you follow closely behind everybody else. You guys are good, right? Let's try not to get hit by the encampment if at all possible. Let me move my balloon. That was not the balloon. This is the balloon. Where do we want to put the balloon? We need a man to stand with the balloon, or just far enough back that it's not a problem. Hopefully. So we can definitely buy a monument in Broken Hill, but I don't really think we're gonna have a problem. Let's go ahead and just dispatch this fool. And then, you know what? Let's continue the buddy system. There you have it. He's got a friend. I think we can afford one more Yanero. Yeah, we can. Of course we can. So we're gonna do such a thing. Let's not keep you in range of that encampment plus buddy system style activated. Everybody. Do the truffle shuffle. Is that what this is? Is this the truffle shuffle? It could be. No, it's not. It's not the truffle shuffle. We know this. Get out of here, sir. I saw you sitting there being all enemy soothsayer. Trying to do your own... I don't know what you were trying to do. You might have been trying to sacrifice things. You might have been trying to flood. Flooding has not been a proven winner, but I still appreciate it, nonetheless. You know what? Let's just finish the Taj. Just based on proximity. Plus, the Taj Mahal helps you get a lot more era score, so I can respect it. I think it's a good wonder. It's probably not the most vital thing for us at the moment, but what is? What really is? Come on. Explain it to me. I don't know. You have cavalry, Australia? I have cavalry, and they hit you with
Slowly,
that Jeff Jarrett
ideas
style.
lead-
They smash the guitar on your face. So we had the campus before, and then we also had the commercial hub. So we're just getting some upgrades here. We're gonna keep propaganda and national identity. And yeah, all of this seems good. I should have said to repeat whatever your mission was, Spy. I assume it was gathering intel. I like gathering intel, so I would have been happy with some repetition there. Who are you owned by? This is the first question. You're owned by Adelaide. Okay, so we haven't even seen your commanding officer. +1 range? That's what I like to see. Okay, a soothsayer and an observation balloon, they cannot coexist. Soothsayers just get angry when balloons are nearby. That's the lore. So we gotta keep them separated. You know this song. Hey, you can fire at this from here. Why not? Are the Offspring still making music these days? I just saw that Power Man 5000 just put out a new album or a new song leading up to an album, which surprised me. Because I'm mainly used to them being from, like, right around the year 2000. And I guess they're still doing their thing. I don't know. I think maybe an industrial zone for you. We do need power in the region, supposedly, according to iconography that's being thrown in my face. I'm tired of dealing with those cities. I want to sacrifice. Yes! In your face, Preslov. Give me this, boy. Oh, I can't get your units once again. Does Fez, do you have units? You don't have units. Fez, you're worthless. You're dead to me, Fez. I'm surprised that it lets you sacrifice sacrifice units, because you can't, like, combine them into your army or anything like that. I know you can just get them killed, and that's okay. But sacrificing it seems a little, It seems a little over the top to me. I have to say, I didn't expect them to allow it. Seems like bad behavior. Okay, we need you to get in closer. You cannot coexist with the Commandante, but we also have 800,000 Commandantes in here, so we are not concerned with such trivial things. Let's go ahead and just, we're gonna try to say we could smoke this fool, but he's looking like he might be able to survive, or maybe I just don't want to go in for the kill on him with. Let's take the city first, so that. Oh yeah, there you go. Now we got the walls involved, because you didn't own walls. Ah. Mouse clicks went weird there. Yeah. You don't have these types of walls we have, baby. Come over to our side where it's beautiful and filled with steel walls. It's a good thing, I promise you. Rockhampton knows. They've seen it before. It happens all the time. You throw up your walls, you leave England behind. You're digging for gold? I don't remember how I can turn these song lyrics into this, into what's happening right here and now. But you are as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. Foreigners said it best. They may have been the only ones to say it as well. I don't know.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
I don't know.
Here is one.
Here's really?
Brought down to earth and fixed for the wonder of ages.
Well, that's very cool. Why did you take the castle from the sky and put it on the ground, though? That just seems silly. You had an awesome thing going, and then you dropped it on the earth like a madman. I don't agree with your methodology. I think it's very wasteful. Just like what I'm doing here. Some might consider this wasteful, but we gotta smash. We gotta smash the enemy religions. Remove them. We didn't send enough inquisitors to really get this thing going, did we? I don't know, we probably made a pretty big dent. We got 5 air score from it. All I had to do is question it, and then suddenly the game rewarded me. So there you have it. Question everything. Sacrifice levied troops to the volcano. It'll all work out in the end. I promise you.
Better to fight for something.
So what's going on in this whole... Genghis Khan is a master of appeasing the gods. We cannot stop him. We can only hope to match his ambition. Breslov, I'm sorry to say that I just sacrificed all of your troops right in front of you. You do have a field cannon that you've made, and I would buy that from you if the game let me. But it says I've already levied your troops, so it's not going to let me. Who else could we do this with? Nazca is here. There's a volcano over there. Give me your troops. Where is the nearest active volcano? So there's that one up here. There's this, and I think there's one down here. We're gonna go to Gdansk, probably. I don't know. This one might actually be... It might be faster, but we also have to get... We're going over here. This is the place to be. Here's your Sufi boy for this activity. Why do we care about sacrificing? Because we haven't lost appeasing the gods before. I'm not going to start right now. We're going to appease those gods, man. That is the reason for the season. It's the reason that we have succeeded all along. It's because we have the gods on our side. If you've ever watched, like, the show Rome, you know you gotta take care of the gods so that they can take care of you. It's exactly like in the show Rome, which was based 100% on things that happened. They did not take any sort of they didn't make anything up. It's all 100% nonfiction, and it's great. They didn't take any liberties. That's what I was trying to. Like what is the word I'm looking for right here? Right here and right now. What is that? All right, join together. I'm trying to see if we can see this city. It must be like one tile over, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be like right here. It can't... It has to be here. Otherwise, the AI is cheating in some manner. Which, you know what? That's fair. So I'm going to assume that it's right there. Adelaide. And then I'm going to begin some sort of shelling activities. Can you get up here? You can, you beautiful beast. Alright, let's make sure that you are close by. Let's make sure you are here. And then can we get some sooth activities? So we didn't have a sooth for the first shot, but we do have it for the second. Adelaide, you do not stand a chance. No chance! That's what you got. Send them back home. Send them home packing. They're done here. So you guys are good on generals. Adelaide can be punished by these artillery, and we can move everybody else into like you know, something more forward over here. Adelaide will be chipped away. It is only a matter of time. Thank you, Soothsayer, for your extra vision here. I very much appreciate it. Get out of here. Barbarians, what are you thinking? Let's see how, once this turn transitions. It is better that you lack ambition to claim land, because I believe you lack the acumen to rule what you would take. Have you been paying attention, sir? Because I don't know, I look at the map, which we've expanded to be slightly larger than it usually is, and I'm seeing a whole lot of blue with yellow dots in it. And as far as I'm aware, that represents my territory. There's a mega colossal explosion. Two bacon. It's all about two bacon. There's no doubt about it. Alright, you need to report to this. You, sir, you also report to this. John Jacob Astor. Get activated, son. And then let's take a look at our envoy sitch. 3 envoys. But what can be done with 3 envoys? The answer appears to be very little as far as claiming new city-states. If that's the goal, we're not gonna be making much progress. But what we could do is get a little bump here, maybe a little bump here, and just get some extra value out of the existing ones, which to me is an okay thing to do. I'm down. Alright, you just need to sit here and wait for your friends to arrive. They'll arrive soon. And I did say I want to check the appease the gods to see. Aha, we have passed you. We have more fervor than you, sir. We are better men, women, and children of both genders. Or all genders? I don't know. Trying to be inclusive here is basically the thing. So we'll say all genders. Because we don't know. And we do not discriminate in Gran Colombia. We bring out Orzagaz. Maybe. Yeah, just go ahead. Maybe not you. Where does it have to be built? Must be built on a river. Somebody else should build Orzagaz, probably. I mean, that would be... We could start flaunting our city-states, our Susies at that point. And go. Okay, Adelaide. We're back at it. This time it's got all the support in the world. And that has made what I would consider to be a huge difference. Let's get like 2 of our Llaneros. Let me bring a Sooth. Excuse me. Thank you. And then let me bring this guy. And now it's as easy as that. Adelaide is ours. Rockhampton is having a little crisis of loyalty. But that, you know what? It's okay. We don't anticipate you you being in that state for more than a moment. Let's go. Do we upgrade to infantry? They take oil. What's our oil situation like? We're not even really using oil right now. So they could definitely get upgraded. The water of life. I forgot about that already. How good are our units? The answer is that they are incredible. Somebody needs to maybe stay behind here. Or maybe your loyalty will be fixed by us having claimed Adelaide. It's one of those things where since it's not updating right away, it's hard to tell how bad it actually is in the region. But yes, it is the weekend. I mean, as this goes up on Saturday morning, I'm recording it the night before, just enjoying, just thinking about having a little R&R. It's lovely. Soothsayer, you've done us a kindness out here, and for that, I will try to get you more friends. We can always build a tank and then sacrifice it for some big gains. Big gains hunters, that's what we are. We're hunting for the big gains. I don't know what he said. You just look away from him, you click, and you just move on. Because he's not going to be saying anything that's, worth your attention.
Only the mob and the...
So we're going to lose our cheaper faith purchases. We're going to lose one commercial policy, economic policy, but we are going to gain a bunch of military policies, and we're going to get a wild card. It's fascism time, baby. Give me logistics. Because if there's one thing we don't have, it's enough movement. And then, I guess, just maintenance costs could help us out. And we're looking for economic union to be put back into play. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about Gran Colombia. Are we ready? Can we get let me shift you up one. You come in here. We've got our balloon. We've got a this general. This general's in range. We have a soothsayer we're attacking with maximum gusto. Can we get our other boy up here? He's got an attack range of 3, so the answer should be yes regardless. Sydney, it's not looking too good for you, brother. Let me get a Sooth up here. Let me move you a step forward. And then... boom. You gotta... Where's your buddy at? Here's your buddy. Buddy system activated. General moved into a more appropriate position. Sooth joining you. Sydney. Sydney is ours. Dude, these guys, they're so strong. We are insanely powerful right now. They can only hope to delay me. They can't hope to stop me. There's no... If you hope to stop me, you're basically... You're wasting your time. You're wasting your hopes. And your dreams. Has been spent on something that's just never going to come true. So, might as well put an end to it right now. Stop doing that. Let's take a look at the... That's the city-states. Let's take a look at the overall rankings here. We're getting 432 science per turn. John's at 167. Genghis Khan, 96. Eleanor, 34. We're up to 445 culture. 160 for John, 75 for Eleanor. And the Mongolians are at 109. Score-wise, we bumped ourselves up to 1762. It's a good number. I like it. John is in second place with 651, so that's important to check on. 5 tourists! We have 5 tourists out there. It's incredible. You know, 2 bacon, whatever. We're expanding it slowly. We're putting down all these foreign ideas. Everybody must be unified under 2 bacon, but that's, you know, it's a slow process. It doesn't happen overnight. And that's okay, because it gives everybody time to really just understand and respect the power of 2 bacon. And once 2 bacon has spread fully, everybody will be embracing it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.